to live his life encouraging and supporting other people. He's always sending me incredible messages of upliftment and hope and support and encouragement. And just this past week for my birthday, he sent me a very special one, written by a 90-year-old woman named Regina Brett. She wrote this as a column for a paper where she used to be an editor in Cleveland, Ohio. And it was just republished in celebration of her 90th birthday. And she wrote the column to celebrate growing older, and it includes a list of 45 lessons life has taught her. And I want to share these lessons with you today, because herein lies how we do it, folks. How do we manifest a new heaven and a new earth in our consciousness and in our life? So they begin, number one, life is not fair, but it's still good. You know, don't we pray every week? There's only one presence and power in the universe and in my life, God the good. So good is everywhere present. Number two, when in doubt, just take the next small step. You know, they talk about, getting up the mountain. You got to start with the first step. Number three, life is too short, so enjoy it. You really start to feel that about for 53, right? Life is too short. You can no longer double the number and say, well, that's a real possibility. Number four, your job won't take care of you when you're sick. Your family and friends will. Boy, do I know that. I know Carmen knows that. I know a lot of you know that. Your job will not take care of you when you're sick. Wake up. Where are you putting your time? What is your priority? It's your friends and your family. Number five, this is a 4T lesson. So if you haven't been in 4T class, you may not have heard this yet. Pay off your credit cards every month. I mean, can you imagine how much less stress you would have in your life if you didn't owe any money? It's possible. Number six, you don't have to win every argument. You know, what does Dr. Phil say? I love it. He says, I can't remember the saying, but he always says, yeah, do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? Thank you. Do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? You don't have to win every argument. Number seven, cry with someone. Cry with someone is more healing than crying alone. Sometimes hard for us to learn up here in New England. Keep the stiff upper lip. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Number eight, it's okay to get angry with God. God can take it. Number nine, save for retirement, starting with your first paycheck. This is for the kids in the congregation, or they're the young people out there, because for some of us, but it's never too late, right? Start now. If you didn't start with your first paycheck, start now. Save for retirement. Again, thinking in terms of being stress-free. What do we worry the most about? Think about what is causing you the most anxiety in your life. Is it money? Is it whether you're going to have the security that you need? Number 10, when it comes to chocolate, resistance is futile. I'm a living example of that. Number 11, make peace with your past so it won't screw up the present. 12, it's okay to let your children see you cry. 13, don't compare your life with others. You have no idea what their journey is about. A life free of judgment. Isn't that what we teach in Unity? Judge not, lest ye be judged. Number 14, if a relationship has to be a secret, you shouldn't be in it. Woo! Breathe. Some of you, right? Number 15, everything can change in the blink of an eye, but don't worry, God never blinks. What is that telling us? God is. God is, I am. God is consistent through it all, no matter what's happening on this temporary physical realm that we're sharing together, not to worry. God is. I am. 16, one of my favorites. Take a deep breath. It calms the mind. 17, get rid of everything that isn't useful. Clutter weighs you down in many ways. This is the year I'm going to do it. Get rid of everything that they say if you don't use something, if you haven't used something in the last year, get rid of it. 18, whatever doesn't kill you really does make you stronger. 19, it's never too late to be happy, but it's all up to you and no one else. So if you're waiting for that person to come into your life to bring you happiness, you're going to keep on waiting. It's never too late to be happy. 20, when it comes to going after what you love in life, don't take no for an answer. I love this one. We talked about this in 4T in our last class. Number 21, burn the candles. Use the nice sheets. Wear the fancy lingerie. Don't save for a special occasion. Today is special. Get the china out of the closet. The beautiful silverware. Put the linen on the tables. What are you waiting for? This stuff is for you. You're that special. Number 22, over-prepare. That's me. Then go with the flow. That's what I'm trying to learn to do. Over-prepare, then go with the flow. 23, be eccentric now. Don't wait for old age to wear purple. I know that there was that whole thing around, older ladies wearing purple. But do it now. All right, breathe through this one. I can't believe I'm saying this in church, but I think it's really worth saying. Number 24, the most important sex organ is the brain. It's the brain. Think about what you're doing. 25, no one is in, that's why she got to be 90, and I only hope I can get that far. Number 25, no one is in charge of your happiness but you. That's similar to an earlier one. 26, frame every so-called disaster with these words. In 5 years, will this really matter? I love this one. 27, always choose life. Always choose life. I was talking about this last night with Davina and Alfredo on our conference call. This is more about that for me right now than just about always choosing life for me. But always choosing life in every circumstance for every living being. We're looking at this world peace diet and how we treat animals and how, the cruelty and the suffering that they go through to fulfill our needs. And so it's just taken on a whole new meaning for me. Always, what would it look like if you always chose life in every action you took? 28, forgive, but don't forget. I don't totally agree with this one because we teach in Unity that as you forgive, you will forget. But I think really the lesson here, what she's really saying is, remember the lesson and what the event was. Learn from it, grow from it, move on, but be free of it. 29, what other people think of you is none of your business. Right, thank God. Yeah. They can hate me and it's okay. 30, time heals almost everything. Give time. 31, however good or bad a situation is, it will change. Oh, this is a hard one. No matter how good or bad a situation is, it will change. This is all temporary, folks. Don't get attached. Number 32, don't take yourself so seriously no one else does.